The Nightingale and the Stone of Echoes. Have you ever heard a sound so beautiful that it seemed to heal your heart? This is the story of a nightingale, a hidden stone, and the gift of kindness that returned like an echo. In a faraway land, where silver rivers wound through emerald fields, there lived a nightingale named Amira. Her feathers were plain brown, not nearly as bright as the parrots or as grand as the peacocks. But her voice, oh, her voice was more lovely than the sweetest harp or flute. At night, when the stars spread across the sky, she sang so beautifully that even the leaves seemed to tremble in joy. All the animals loved her song, except one. A proud magpie named Zahir grew jealous. His feathers shone black and white, and he prided himself on his sharp eyes and clever tricks. "Why should the forest praise her simple feathers in song?" he muttered, "when my feathers sparkle in the sun." One evening, while Amira sang beside the river, Zahir swooped down. "Your songs are lovely," he said with a sly grin, "but they are wasted here, where only trees and small animals listen. What if you could make your voice last forever, echoing even when you are silent?" Amira tilted her head. "What do you mean?" "There is a stone," Zahir whispered, "a stone of echoes hidden in the mountain caves. Whoever sings into it will have their voice stored forever. Imagine your song carried on the wind long after you are gone." Amira's heart leapt at the thought. To leave behind her song so others might hear it even when she rested, that sounded like a gift. "Where is this stone?" she asked. Zahir smiled, for his plan was working. "Follow me tomorrow, and I will show you." The next morning, Amira followed the magpie into the rocky hills. The climb was steep, but she fluttered gently upward. At last they reached a cave deep in the mountain. Inside lay a great smooth stone, shimmering faintly with blue light. When Amira stepped closer, she felt a hum, as though the stone was listening. "Go on," Zahir urged. "Sing your song." Amira perched on the stone and began to sing. Her voice rose pure and clear, filling the cavern. To her amazement, when she stopped, the stone sang her song back soft at first, then strong, echoing through the cave. Tears filled her eyes. "It is true," she whispered. "My song will live forever." But as she sang again and again, she noticed Zahir quietly plucking small gems from the walls. He cared nothing for the stone's magic. He had only tricked her into distracting the cave, so he could steal its treasures. Amira stopped singing. "Zahir," she said softly, "why are you taking what is not yours?" The magpie hissed, "Why should I not? The gems sparkle brighter than your voice ever could." He stuffed his feathers with jewels and flew off, leaving Amira alone. Though hurt, Amira kept singing into the stone, not for Zahir, but for the world. Each night she returned, filling the stone with her gentle songs. The echoes carried beyond the cave, drifting into the valley. Thirsty animals at the dry river bank heard her notes and felt comfort. Tired farmers in their fields paused and smiled. Even lost travelers followed the echoes and found their way home. Word spread of the nightingale whose songs healed weary hearts. People began to say, "Kindness, like a song, always returns to you as an echo." Meanwhile, Zahir's stolen gems brought him no joy. They weighed down his wings, making it harder to fly. Other birds did not admire him. Instead, they pitied his greed. At last, tired and ashamed, he dropped the jewels into the river, where they sank without a trace. One evening, Zahir crept to the cave and listened. Amira was singing, her voice soft as moonlight. The stone echoed her song, filling the cave with gentle music. Zahir bowed his head. "Forgive me," he whispered. "I tried to take what was never mine. Your gift is greater than gold." Amira looked at him kindly. "Songs are meant to be shared, not stolen. Sit and listen. The echoes belong to all who need them." From then on, Zahir no longer tried to outshine her. Instead, he carried twigs to build nests for young birds and used his sharp eyes to guide travelers. He learned that every creature has a gift, but it shines brightest when given freely. Children, remember this. Kindness is like a song. When you share it, it returns to you like an echo, filling the world with joy.